Hey, it's me, Kati. So how important is Zillow's Zestimate? Okay, before I begin, I just want to make sure that you go and you like and subscribe to this channel. We've got a lot of great information that we're putting out ongoing. I'm committed to this. I'm informing you guys on exactly what you need to know if you're buying or selling a house. So what do you need to know about Zillow's Zestimate? Gosh, this is such a great topic and agents love talking about this because so many people have said, oh, Zillow has said my house is worth XYZ. And I'm like, there's no way your house is worth that much. Or I'll be like, really? That seems kind of low. So what really is this estimate? How do we as agents use it? Do we use it? And is it important? Is it real? What can you learn from a Zestimate? So first of all, let me talk about what a Zestimate is. It is actually an automated value that if you go to Zillow, most likely it's going to say how much they think your house is worth. Even if you haven't sold in the last 30 years, it's still going to give you a value. And you're thinking, how is it giving me a value on what my house is worth? They've never been in it. Well, that's the real question. How is Zillow giving that value? Now, Zillow's giving that value from a couple of different ways. They're looking at the tax records, they're looking at the market condition, they're looking at the comparable sales, they're looking at the location, and they're really looking at the historical estimates that have happened within your neighborhood. So they are taking an algorithm of all the homes kind of around you that have sold and are active on the market. Yes, they use homes that are also active because that's how sometimes this estimate goes up when nothing has actually sold or down. So what Zillow's doing is it's kind of taking all of this information, wrapping it up, and then popping a number out for you to look at. And that number could be great or it could be not great. So there were three things that Zillow does not take into account when it's giving you a Zestimate. Number one is whether or not you have good or a bad layout. If you have a bad layout, the market value is just not going to be there. Somebody may not want to buy your house because of a bad layout. A bad layout can mean a lot of different things to a lot of different people, but a bad layout, something that doesn't really work. Maybe it's not open. Maybe it doesn't flow correctly. Maybe there are 2 bedrooms over here and 2 bedrooms over there. Whatever it is, Zillow doesn't know what your layout looks like inside. Number two, Zillow really does not know what kind of yard you have. They might know the acreage that you have, but they do not know what kind of a yard you have. So is the yard slanted? Is there a big ditch in the middle of the yard or a drain? Or are you on a corner where there is actually no yard? They don't really know what that is. And so that is a reason why somebody might not buy your house. Again, bringing the market value down. And then finally, of course, this is the easy one. Zillow does not know the condition of your home. They do not know if you've updated your bathrooms or your kitchen or anything in your house. They don't know what kind of deferred maintenance you have. They don't know if you need a new roof or a new furnace. So again, that's going to bring down the market value. So when you look at the Zillow Zestimate, it's more like an appraised number. It's apples to apples, what's on paper, how much did this house sell down the street versus your house. That's what it's giving you, but it can't give you the market value. So when I get people saying to me, well, Zillow says, I'm like, yeah, okay, well, let's just hold on there. I truly get people who live and die by the Zillow estimate. Like they're watching it every single day. If you are one of those people, you don't need to do that. You need to talk to your real estate agent because your real estate agent is going to take the ideas behind the appraised value and the market value, which is what Zillow is not showing you. But here's the thing is I actually do look at the Zillow's estimate. You're gonna say, but Kati, you just said it's not worth anything. Well, let me tell you what I think it's worth. When I go into a new listing or a listing appointment, I do look at that automated value. I do look to see what is the algorithm saying of all the homes that are on the market here. Because that way I can kind of get a feel for maybe what the sellers are thinking in their mind. So let's say, for example, the Zestimate says the house is worth $350,000. But I go in and the sellers are telling me they want $550,000. I know right out of the gate that something's off. There is something not correct there. So maybe the sellers added an addition that wasn't accounted for on the tax records. Maybe they've done a ton of updates. Maybe there's something that I'm missing, but that Zillow Zestimate is going to give us a basic starting point. And then you can kind of go up or down from there. It does give you a range. So if you are one of those people that's looking at this estimate, I'm sure you're all gonna go there and look at it right now. You need to understand that your value could greatly vary from that Zestimate to higher or lower, depending on the specific market conditions, depending on if you have anything anything in your home that people do not want. Remember, bad layout, bad location, and your condition isn't great. So Zillow's estimates aren't all bad. I know you're gonna go look at yours right now. Let me know what you think when it comes up. But as I said, I want you to go below, like, subscribe, and comment on my channel. Let me know what you think. I have a lot of great content coming out, and I do not want you to miss out. I'm here for the buyers, the sellers, and you other agents who are watching my channel too. If you know, you know.